Yo, this is One of a Kind Player, and this video is going to be about some things that I would want on a football wish list. Now, we know some of these games are going to be coming out fall and winter time this year, so, that's a known holiday time. So, what does my wish list look like? So, we're going to go over a few things that I would like to see on my wish list. All right, so one of the things from a physics standpoint would be I would like to see players hurdling. So, when you're playing against a friend or the computer and somebody dives at your legs because they're not that close, it would be great to see your player be able to hurdle over that opposing player if you want to, not just diving. Diving is pretty cool as well, but let's see some hurdling, since hurdling has gotten even more popular in football the last few years after you've seen, big players like Saquon do it and others do it. So that aspect would be nice to see. I also would like to see tons of defensive schemes put in, whether it's different coverages, different blitz. I want to see a smarter AI. Typically in defenses and some of the lower level football games, you see a lot of defenses that, lose to coverage or they can't make a pick, and they're very offense favored football games. So I would love to see a balanced offense and defensive ratioed football game. So, maybe that's just my bias because I played defense when I played football. So let me know if you guys played football in one position as well. Another thing is that I think would be really cool is a creator score. So oftentimes you have these people that put in hours into creating, different things for the games, whether it's teams, rosters, uploaded logos and stuff, and not everyone has the capability of doing those type of designs that those creators do. So having a creator score of all the stuff that you put up there, as well as how much your stuff is liked and downloaded, I think a creator score could be pretty cool, as well as just seeing who the top creators are, and maybe there's an incentive, for those creators as well. Because there's people that will put in hours just for the love of the game. But, I don't know, I just think that would be really cool to have a creator score for that. Let's see, one of my favorite aspects that we saw in NCAA was sound effects. I loved putting in sound effects, especially the "I believe that we will win" sound, in the fourth quarter, and I would piss off my friends if I was up like 2 scores or something. Like, that aspect of football is great. And so, especially like touchdown songs too, like, I don't know, that part just like always pumped me up as well. And it's just another level of design that makes the game even more personal for you and your experience, which is pretty cool. Another one I would like to see is college game day or a game of the week, like, how are we bringing, like, there's going to be a bunch of matchups, but every week there should be a one-of-a-kind matchup, especially if it's, some top 25 teams playing, like a number 15 and a number 11 playing, that could be the game of the week type thing. So I'd like to see that level of atmosphere brought up, and maybe that raises your stadium energy and your crowd energy. And that way it makes it, maybe a little bit harder for the away team to play if, that level of energy is there. So maybe the effects of home and away are a big deal too with focus. So that would be really cool. Let me know what you guys think, of course it's a video game and we don't want it to be unbearingly hard, but that aspect might be a pretty cool thing to have. So the next few things are kind of just some like design, whether it's player or game related. One of my things I would like to see is more team stuff, team entrances. We saw a little clip of a team entrance walk, but let's capture some of those like legendary team walks that you would see, whether that's Clemson walking down the slope, whether that's Iowa holding hands before they walk out, whether that's LSU, trying to get past the coach. I'd love to see like team entrance energy like that, With that being said, let's do some team celebrations too, whether that's the running back being lifted up, your simple head pat that football players do, or your simple chest bumps or whatever. I would love to see like more, player emotes. And of course, this might not be the first thing that, gets dropped, but as the game goes on, I would love to see some of these implemented to bring the whole football experience together. Another big thing would be rushing the field after a big game. That would be pretty cool. Like if it's an upset or it's a game within one, you would see your fans rush the field. That would be a pretty cool aspect to put in the game. Now, I'm not a programmer, so I don't know what type of level of work that would take, but that aspect would be one that would honestly tie the knot of after a big game, end of the game, upset on a top 25 team, players rushing the field. So, or not players, but fans rushing the field. So let me know what you guys think on that. And then I got a few more things, of course, mouthpieces. They verified that mouthpieces are coming to the game in Maximum Football. So that's pretty cool. I saw some comments that people said they want to be able to put designs on their mouthpieces, which is pretty cool, standard, whether you have the teeth or whatever on the mouthpiece. So, motivational wristbands. I know 2K has the little wristbands that you can put on your character. I mean, of course, you don't see much of a words or anything. It's just a simple colored band, but it would be great to see a bunch of motivational bands that you can put on, or colored bands that you can put on your player as well. Maybe even be able to upload a logo on the cleats as well. Also, it would be great to maybe be able to use a logo uploader for your cleats too, because you know how cleats have the different designs, whether it's the Jordan cleats, or some athletes will put like a SpongeBob cleats, or some people will have like a designated charity type cleat, whether it's towards cancer. So that'd be pretty cool to maximize your upload space with adding it to your cleats as well. Since you can already add it to your helmet, I don't know how much more it would take to put it on your cleats, but that'd be a pretty cool aspect. And then also as well, mascots, just some generic mascots, they don't have to have anything like whether it's a bulldog, eagle, mountaineer, cowboy, just some simple mascots that we could possibly use in the game. I know a lot of mascots are like trademark type thing, and I don't know how, but they might just have to get like some 3D design like mascots that are just generic and simple colors that you could add to your teams, that you could like edit the colors for. That'd be pretty cool, as well as implementing cheerleaders with the mascots team. So let me know what you guys think. Of course, cheerleaders are a big part of college football, and not really much pro football, but they do have them. So let me know what you guys think about that. And then my last thing is, it would be cool to, be able to import your own tattoos, whether it's just like a regular, get a black and white design and then PDF it so you can like stick it on the player. It'd be really cool to be able to implement your own tattoos in the game. So there you guys have it. That was my wish list. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys liked about my wish list, and let me know what you guys would want on your wish list in the comments below. Thank you very much. It was one of a kind player. Peace.